person, having been touched by a vindicta in the presence of a praetor, is then allowed to wear a pileus.
A3.
When a slave is freed.
Yes. Or manumissio, manumission. The end of the question is then allowed to wear a pileus for the first time after earning their freedom. First bonus for Team A. How were the three parts of a freedman's new name typically determined when their former dominus was a male Roman citizen?
May you repeat the question?
How were the three parts of a freedman's new name typically determined when their former dominus was a male Roman citizen?
Okay, so the former dominus, their praenomen would be like praenomenophore, so like.
Answer, please.
Okay, so the way you determine their praenomen is that it's just the dominus's praenomen, but you have a por suffix, and then their nomen is whatever tribe they like belong to originally, and then it's Servius.
No, that's incorrect. So you had the praenomen right, same as the dominus. The nomen is the same as the dominus.
And then the cognomen?
And the cognomen is just an enslaved person's single name used during their enslavement.
Okay.
Second bonus. How was the freedman's name determined when freed from a female domina who would have lacked a three-part name?
May you repeat the question?
How was the freedman's name determined when freed from a female domina who would have lacked a three-part name?
Okay, so the slave kept their original name. Probably gonna prompt me.
Is that your full answer?
No, it is not.
Well, hurry up and finish.
Okay, so it was just Servius, original name, whatever tribe they belong to.
So the praenomen and the nomen were taken from the domina's father, and the cognomen was still their name while they were a slave.
Okay.
So 10 points on that one. Toss up number 2 for any team. Which Titaness spent 9 nights with Zeus?
A3.
Mnemosyne?
That is correct.
Guys,
Spent
I got
9 nights with Zeus, personified memory, and was the mother of the Muses. First bonus. Which of Mnemosyne's brothers was a Titan of the sun?
Hyperion. Okay. Hyperion?
That's correct. Second bonus. Which other Titaness did Zeus father the hours and the fates? By which other Titaness did Zeus father the hours and the fates?
It's not Rhea, because that's his mom. Themis?
I believe so.
Okay, I trust you. Themis?
That's correct. So that's 20 points on toss-up number 2. Toss-up number 3 for any team. While she was fetching water from the spring of Camina, what figure of early Roman history was said to have betrayed the city gates to the...
A3.
Tarpeia?
That's correct. To the Sabines and was crushed by their shields. First bonus. What Sabine commander later became the co-ruler of Rome with Romulus?
Titus Statius? Titus Statius?
That's correct. Second bonus. What woman, who later became the wife of Romulus, was said to have halted the fighting between the Romans and the Sabines?
Hercilia? Sure. Okay. Hercilia?
That's correct. 20 points on toss-up number 3. Toss-up number 4 for any team. Using the verb moneo, say in Latin, she was warned.
A3.
Monita est?
That's correct. You also could have said monebatur. Now make monebatur future perfect tense, meaning she will have been warned.
Monita erit?
That's correct. Now change monita erit to the present active subjunctive so that it means let her warn.
Present active subjunctive. So moniat? Moneat? Moneat?
That's correct. So that's the full 20 on toss-up number 4. So we'll go to toss-up number 5 for any team. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, as wealthy King Croesus and the wise Solon continue to discuss the happiest person in the world. Then responde Latine, to the questions that follow. Here's the passage. Postquam solon agricolam felicissimum hominum appellavit, verba regem croissum non delectavant, rex vexatus iterum rogavit, quis autem est secundus felicitate, solon respondit, biton et Cleobis, quorum mater erat sacerdos, postquam boves amici erat, juvenes matrem ad templum tulerunt, et in somno mortui sunt. Repeating the passage. Postquam solon agricolam felicissimum hominum appellavit, verba regem croissum non delectavant, rex vexatus iterum rogavit, quis autem est secundus felicitate, solon respondit, biton et Cleobis, quorum mater erat sacerdos, postquam boves amici erat, juvenes matrem ad templum tulerunt, et in somno mortui sunt. Your question. Quis vexat?
A1.
Solon?
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C1.
Croesus?
That's correct. Quis vexatur verbis solonis. First bonus for Team C. Ad quem locum volebat mater ire.
It's the temple, right? It's actually Roman. I have answered. Oh, temple.
That's correct. Second bonus. Cur juvenes non boves sacerdotem portabant.
So like John and Guy and Clyde spell his name. Something about like Maury and like because they were dead or something. Wait, could you repeat the question?
Cur juvenes non boves sacerdotem portabant.
Time.
Answer, please.
Because they were dead. No.
Quod mortuus sunt, mortui sunt.
No, I'd take your first answer anyway, and it wasn't in Latin. So, boves amici essent, we could have taken that or any similar answer.
Okay, because I wrote
So
that
you
down for
got
a second.
15 points on toss-up 5. So that leads us to the first score check.
Massachusetts Gold has 70, California Gold has yet to score, and New York has 15.
Okay, let's go to toss-up number 6 for any team. According to Book 4 of Ovid's Metamorphoses, which Greek hero was shooed away by Atlas, who feared a son of...
B3.
Perseus.
That's correct. Who feared a son of Jupiter would steal his golden apples and repaid this inhospitality by using the head of Medusa to turn Atlas to stone. First bonus for Team B. Which princess did Perseus save from a sea monster shortly after his encounter with Atlas?
Andromeda?
That's correct. Second bonus. Which kingdom was ruled by Andromeda's parents,
Abyssinia.
Cepheus and Cassiopeia?
Ethiopia?
That is correct. So the full 20 on that one.
Abyssinia. Would you actually, question, would you have taken Axum or Abyssinia for those?
We didn't have it.
We didn't have it, but we would have discussed it, yeah.
There's,
But you got it right, so no worries. Toss-up 7 for any team. What English derivative of the Latin verb traho trahere is in operation in mathematics?
A1.
subtraction?
That is correct.
Nice.
In mathematics, used for taking one number away from another number. First bonus for Team A. What Latin verb is the ultimate root of addition?
Ador, or dodare?
Yeah.
Dodare to give? Dodare to give? Dodare to give?
That is correct. Second bonus. What English word for an operation in mathematics is derived from a Latin verb meaning to fold?
May you repeat the question?
What English word for an operation in mathematics is derived from a Latin verb meaning to fold?
Multiplication?
That's correct. So the full 20 on that one. Toss up 8 for any team. Following the death of Alexander Severus in 235 AD, what man from the Balkans, who once wrestled 7 Roman soldiers in a row, took the throne and
A3.
answer,
Maximus Thrax?
please. Could you repeat your answer?
Maximus Thrax?
That's correct.
Sorry,
Took the
sorry,
throne and
sorry.
kicked off the period of the Barracks emperors for the next 50 years. First bonus. If Maximinus Thrax was Rome's largest emperor, his rival was perhaps its very oldest. Name this senator from Africa who briefly ruled jointly with his son of the same name in 238 AD.
Gordian?
Could you be more specific?
The first?
That's correct. Second bonus. What 13-year-old emperor survived the year 238 AD to rule for 6 years, supported by his praetorian prefect Themisthius?
By the way, I'm now owed $10 because I bet there'd be a separate question. Gordian the third?
That's correct. So the full 20 points on that one.
I absolutely saw.
Toss up number 9 for any team. Which of the following words does not belong due to meaning? Aqua, soxum, lock.
B4.
Soxum.
That's correct. The full list: aqua, soxum, lock, oleum, vinum. First bonus for Team B. You could make a good comparison between this type of question and the New York Times minigame Connections. What category do the rest of the words from the toss-up fit under?
Liquid. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'd say just. Yeah. Just say liquids. Liquids. Yeah. Liquids.
That's correct. Could have accepted any similar answer for that, but you got it right. Second bonus: if the category to tie the following words together were verbs to describe fire, what is a Latin word you could add to go with ardeo, kaleo, and uro?
I don't know what that means. What? Ignis is the noun. Igneo.
Go with that.
Igneo?
Yeah, we'll check on that. We don't have it on the list, but we'll check on it. We had Inkindo, Ferweo, Flamo, Isuo, Toreo, and Cremo. So we're marking that one down for you. So for now, we're not going to count it,
Yep.
but you got 15, and we will double check that.
I'm gonna write
No such word as igneo.
Okay, we checked it. It's wrong. Sorry. But it made sense for a guess, so good job on that one. So 15 points on toss-up number 9. Toss-up number 10 for any team. Identify the use of the ablative case in the following Latin sentence. Caesare interfecto
A3.
Ablative absolute?
That is correct. The full sentence: Caesare interfecto senatus in tumultum mittitur. First bonus for Team A. Identify the use of the ablative case in the following sentence. Senatores rem magna cum cura agere temptaverunt.
Manner?
Yeah.
Manner? Manner?
That is correct. Second bonus. Identify the use of the ablative case in the following sentence. Calpurnia dolore lacrimare coipit.
Is that an actual ablative? Source. I really think it's source. Can I do it?
Just say
Go.
source.
Source?
We don't have that one down. We've got cause or manner.
Sorry.
So that is 15 points on toss-up 10, which leads us to another score check.
Massachusetts Gold has 125, California Gold has 35, and New York has 15.
Go ahead and take your seat and make sure your cell phone is off. Toss-up 11 for any team. Which aunt of Actaeon and Pentheus, misled by a goddess disguised as her nurse?
B3.
Sumele?
That is correct. demanded that her lover Zeus appear to her as he routinely appeared to his own wife, which led to her incineration and the strange birth of the god Dionysus. First bonus for Team B. Which of her sisters was the mother of Pentheus? No, Agave. Second bonus. Which of her sisters was the mother of Actaeon?
I don't know. Yes, because I'll copy that as well. You know?
No, it's Autonoe. So 10 points on toss up 11. Toss up 12 for any team. Using the noun luna and the adjective tertius, say in Latin on the third.
A1.
Tertia Luna.
That's correct.
What?
On the third moon.
Good job, man.
You did it.
Hey, okay, you got
First
the touchdown, you got
bonus.
this.
First bonus for Team A. Using the Latin noun stella and the adjective ambo, translate the prepositional phrase from both stars into Latin.
Okay. So, ambobus. Ab ambabus stelis. Ab ambabus stelis.
Yes.
Ab ambabus stelis.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Second bonus, using the noun nubes and the adjective parvus, translate the prepositional phrase through a small cloud into Latin.
Per nubem parvam.
Parwam.
Per nubem parvam.
Yes.
Per nubem parvam.
That's correct. So the full 20 on toss up 12. Toss up 13 for any team. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest north? Tarentum, Beneventum, Agrigentum, Mediolanum.
B3.
Mediolanum.
Could you?
Mediolanum.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
A3.
Mediolanum.
Can't take that.
C1.
Mediolanum.
That's correct. Sorry, I think you know what you did, but so Mediolanum is correct. First bonus for Team C. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest south? Ravenna, Capua, Tibur, Ticinus River.
I don't know where any of those are. It's like a fort. I think Capua is right. That's awesome. Can you repeat?
Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest south? I need your answer.
Capua.
That is correct. Second bonus. Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest west? Drepana, Olisipo, Lutetia, Gades.
Bro, where is this? That's a very good question. European.
Which of the following ancient locations lay farthest west? Drepana, Olisipo, Lutetia, Gades.
Time.
Answer. That is correct. You got full 20 on that one. And you did it so confidently. Okay, toss up 14 for any team. The 45th anniversary of Kylie Minogue's career was marked with the release of her album Tension last year. From what Latin?
A1.
Tendon to stretch.
That is correct. From what Latin verb with what meaning is tension derived?
Who?
First.
Oh,
Wow, you guys are so young.
Who's the artist?
Song.
Wait, who's the
Kylie
artist?
Minogue.
Kylie who?
Come on.
45. Wait.
Yeah, you guys are a little young
It's
for
okay.
it, but
Don't worry
okay. First bonus for Team A. Beyonce. You guys know who Beyonce is, okay?
Yeah, I know who Beyonce is.
First bonus. Beyonce marked 34 years of her career with the release of Cowboy Carter earlier this year. The title of the track, Protector, is derived from what Latin verb with what meaning?
Tango tancare tic-tac. Okay, Tego to cover.
That is correct. Second bonus, at present, the worm in everybody's ear is Sabrina Carpenter's espresso. From what Latin verb with what meaning is espresso derived?
I'm working late. Study Certamen. Primo to press?
Yeah.
Primo or primo? Okay, I'm just gonna defer to you. I defer to A1.
Primo to press.
That's correct. You could have also gone with exprimo, which is to express. But you got it right. So the full 20 on that. I'd come up with the I'm working late because I'm a moderator joke,
This is on YouTube forever, isn't it?
but
Yes.
not good.
Yes, it is.
Okay, toss up 15 for any team. In Book 21 of Homer's Iliad, which god, sent by Hera, saves Achilles from the
A2.
Answer, please. That's time.
Hermes.
B2. Athena.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Clear, please. I'll start the question over. In Book 21 of Homer's Iliad, which god, sent by Hera, saves Achilles from the enraged Scamander with great blasts of flame?
C1.
That's correct. First bonus for Team C. What was the name the gods used for the river Scamander?
It's like Alexander or Alexander, because that's also like Alexander or something. I got wrong. Isn't it about the kid? No, that's Alexander.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. That's the other name for Paris. Xanthus.
Oh, wait,
Xanthus is the name the gods gave her.
Your quiz.
Second bonus for Team C. In the subsequent fight between the gods, which Olympian declines to fight Leto, learning from Hera's treatment of Artemis that Zeus's consorts seem to pack a punch?
You never reset the
It's a bonus.
Sorry. Can she let her cook? Sorry.
In the subsequent fight between the gods, which Olympian declines to fight Leto, learning from, I'll give you just a little bit extra time for that, learning from Hera's treatment of Artemis that Zeus's consorts seem to pack a punch, and I now will need your answer.
Orion?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's Hermes.
Give us more time when we make jokes.
What did you say?
No, because she had buzzed in. Okay.
We did do that.
So, you got 10 points on that one, and that leads us to our next score check.
Massachusetts Gold has 165, California Gold has 45, and New York has 45.
Okay, toss of 16 for any team, and we are right. A Roman altar from the 1st century AD bears the inscription T.I. Claudius.
A3.
Caligula?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Here, please. I'll start over. A Roman altar from the 1st century AD bears the inscription T.I. Claudius Felix. What is the praenomen of the individual named?
B2. Fabius.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C2.
What? Titus?
Okay. Sorry, I misheard you, but that's correct. Okay, that's good because you get the visual. We got. So once you get it, you'll have 5 seconds to inspect the visual, which bears the full inscription from the altar. So your time starts now. What is the relationship among the 3 people named on the inscription?
Same master?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We were looking for father, mother, and child.
Oh, it's
Second bonus, according to the inscription, to whom is this monument dedicated?
Solon Victus.
Something
Yeah, defer. Deus Solon Victus.
We can't take that. And Victus doesn't appear in there, so it's, you could have said Sol Sanctissimus, because Sanctissimus isn't in there. So we can't take that one. So you got 10 points on that.
Ooh! Ah!
Okay, we'll get that after the round. Toss-up 17 for any team. When a student successfully completes medical school and receives their degree,
Before. Hippocratic Oath.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Technically.
83.
MD meaning Medicinae Doctor, meaning doctor of medicine.
That's correct. The full question receives their degree, they are officially able to claim the title M period D period for what Latin phrase with what English meaning does M period D period stand? First bonus. Some students may choose to pursue a PH period D period. For what Latin phrase with what English meaning does PH period D period stand?
Philosophiae Doctor.
Sure.
Why did I say that like I was Italian?
Philosophy.
Okay, you're actually Italian, so I defer to
Don't
the
do that.
A4. Philosophiae Doctor.
Philosophia doctor.
That's correct. I love the hand. Okay, second bonus. Some students may choose to attend law school. They would be stupid if they I tell you from experience. And they pursue a J period D period. For what Latin phrase with what English meaning does J period D period stand?
Okay. First of all, how dare you call my idol L Wood stupid? Second of all, Wood Doctor.
Is that your complete answer?
May you repeat the question?
You started your answer, so it's always the way.
Juris Doctor meaning doctor of a right.
No, that's right. It's Doctor of Law.
That's just in the sauce.
But we're gonna check it.
Yeah.
It's
Juris also means right.
yeah,
I know.
Juris.
Yeah.
Right, but it's
Right?
not.
But it's not.
But
It's not
that's not what you
right.
study
It's
at
not
law
the
school.
right. That's social work, not the right.
That's it.
We'll check it either way. I'm not gonna count it yet, but we'll check it.
This is 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 15 points on that one. Toss-up 18 for any team. Given the strict rules of Greek hospitality, who was sent with a sealed letter written by King
A2.
Bellerophon.
That's correct. King Croesus to the court of King Iobates, a letter that instructed Iobates to kill its bearer. First bonus. What personal stake did King Iobates have in the alleged crime committed by Bellerophon at the court of King Croesus?
I don't know.
May you repeat the question?
What personal stake did King Iobates have in the alleged crime committed by Bellerophon at the court of King Croesus?
Okay. I defer to A2.
I don't know. He was a witness.
No, Bellerophon had allegedly violated the daughter of Iobates. Second bonus. Which daughter of Iobates did Bellerophon eventually marry?
Okay, what? May you repeat the question, please?
Which daughter of Iobates did Bellerophon eventually marry?
Creusa.
No, that's not
She's
right.
not the captain, though.
Yeah, I'm still taking that answer.
It was time.
She looked at me and said the
She made
answer.
eye contact.
You could have said Philonoe, Cassandra, Antiquaea.
Three of them.
So
Crazy.
it's alternate names. So that is 10 points on that one. Toss-up 19 for any team. After what disastrous defeat were the armies of Titus Vettorius Calvinus and Spurius Postumius Albinus?
A1.
Canine?
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B4.
Answer, please.
Set your mind.
I call time.
Oh, C1.
Whatever he said, the second mind.
No, that's not correct. It's Calvian Forks.
Oh my
We're
god, I
forced-
was gonna.
We're forced to pass under the yoke in 321
It was
BC.
either that,
You
you
got
got
it.
that at the base of the Alps or the.
Hey, we're almost done. You guys can discuss it after the round. So that's no points on toss-up 19, which leads us to another score check.
Massachusetts gold 190, California gold 55, New York 45.
Okay, we're gonna hold applause.
Yes, that's my bad.
Because we got one final question. So this is toss-up 24-18. De scribamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Pater filiis filiabusque cibum parabat. Quo casu est?
A1.
Dativo.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Clear.
Quo casu est cibum?
B2.
Accusativum.
No, that's not correct. Okay, I'll repeat. De scribamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Pater filiis filiabusque cibum parabat. Quo casu est cibum?
C1.
Accusativus.
That is correct. Yeah, you can't give it a which is ironic. But. First bonus for Team C. Quo casu est filiis in illa sententia. Pater filiis filiabusque cibum parabat.
Dativus.
That's correct. And your second bonus. Quo casu est pater.
Nominative. No, but isn't it just like nomen or something? Nomen. Is it? Am I wrong? I mean, someone answered that. Yeah, let's just go with that. Cause like nominative sounds first. Wait, could you repeat?
Quo casu est pater. And I need your answer.
Nomen.
No. We'd have to have nomen nativus because nomen means noun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So,
so Massachusetts
yep.
gold 190, California gold 55, New York 60.
Great job, guys.
So, did we get a final verdict on the Juris question?
We're gonna.
Marveling at a certain sepulcher, you see the letters R period, I period.
B3. Requiescat in pace.
That's correct. For what words do those letters stand? Your first bonus, responde Latine. Medicus tibi remedium aegritudines dat, et inscribit literas B punctum, E punctum, D punctum. Quotiens remedium consumere debes.
Can you repeat from bay?
From where?
Bay.
B punctum, E punctum, D punctum.
This indeed twice. It's also this. Corresponding in Latin. Yes, that's fine.
Answer please.
First one,
This.
This is correct. Your second bonus, responde Latine. Advocatus te consulit de lite recenti et dicit. Non vincere potes et poenas dabis. Quid advocatus pro judice dicent?
Can you repeat that whole thing?
Yep. Advocatus te consulit de lite recenti et dicit. Non vincere potes et poenas dabis. Quid advocatus pro judice dicent? Answer please.
defer to Lewis.
Time. No contender A. You are. It's gonna be bad. Okay. So 15 on number 1. Toss up number 2 for everybody. Objects like a rope, 3 coins.
B1.
Sorry.
Plays of Plautus.
Yes. 3 coins, a little casket, and a pot of gold give modern titles to what authors plays, which also include one named after a braggart soldier. The first bonus, what play of Plautus has a title literally meaning the ghost?
Do you think that means ghost? Do you think? How do you say it?
Take the time to think about it.
How do you think ghost? It probably is. Can you repeat the toss-up for time?
Nope.
Most
I need-
Stellaria.
Mostellaria is correct. Your second bonus, what play of Plautus has a title literally meaning the little satchel?
I think it's Kiss. That's Kistolari's casket. Do you think that could be Satchel?
No, because there was a picture of a statue.
What's the other one? Casino.
No, Vigularia. Okay. 15 again. Toss up number 3 for everybody. What meaning is communicated by the Latin adjectival suffix osum?
B4. Full of.
Yep. Osus, which is commonly attached to nouns. Your first bonus, what is communicated by the Latin suffix ensis? Ensis.
It should be.
What is communicated by the Latin suffix ensis?
Can you spell that?
Long E-N-S-I-S.
That's most of the time.
Answer, please.
Defer to Lewis.
Belonging to?
Can you be more specific, please? Okay. Belonging to a location. All right. Toss it, bonus number 2. What is communicated by the addition of the suffix ides to a name?
Please repeat.
What is communicated by the addition of the suffix ides to a name?
Defer to Lewis.
Patronymics?
Yeah, that work. Son of, child of, etc. Okay, toss-up number 4 for everybody. Which of the following people was not transformed into an animal according to Ovid's Metamorphoses? Alcyone, Callisto, Actaeon, Philemon.
B1.
Philemon is correct. Your first bonus of the people listed in the toss-up. Alcyone, Callisto, Actaeon, and Philemon. Which was transformed into a type of bird?
Please repeat.
Of people listed in the toss-up, Alcyone, Callisto, Actaeon, and Philemon, which was transformed into a type of bird?
Althea.
Yes. And your second bonus, whom did Apollo transform into a cypress tree after he could not assuage his grief over killing a pet stag?
Defer to Caroline.
Cypresses. Okay. Toss-up 5 for everyone. Continuing the Severan dynasty's tradition of powerful empresses, what 2 women, the mother and grandmother,
B2.
Julia Maisa and Julia Mamaya.
mother and grandmother of Alexander Severus, began his reign with a joint regency in 222 AD. Your first bonus. What praetorian prefect and notable jurist served as Julia Mamaea's right-hand man in the early part of Severus's emperorship, though he was assassinated around 224 AD?
Domitius will be honest.
Sure. And your second bonus, what notable woman did Julia Mamaea arrange for Alexander Severus to marry in 225 AD, only to have her exiled to North Africa by 227 AD?
Please repeat.
What noble woman did Julia Mamaea arrange for Alexander Severus to marry in 225 AD, only to have her exiled to North Africa by 227 AD?
Sallustia Orbiana.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
All right, after 5.
Team A has yet to score. Team B has 85 points. Team C has yet to score.
Okay.
Ultima talk to the case!
NJCL! Make sure your phones are on silent.
Walk for the leaders walking.
Did you mention
Oh, yeah, so just to make sure none of us that are on our computer right now are watching a stream from any other room, right? I'm not doing that. Okay, cool. Okay. Toss-up number 6 for everybody. Who visited Anius, Acestes, Helenus, and
A3.
Aeneas is correct, and Dido on his journey from Troy to Italy? Your first bonus. On what island did Aeneas meet Acestes and bury his father Anchises?
Sicily, final answer.
And your second bonus, what prophecy, first given by Calino, did Helenus confirm for Aeneas when he visited him at Buthrotum?
Before they confound Rome, they have to eat their platters.
Defer to Mora.
Before they confound their city, they have to eat their platters.
Sure. Very good. All right, toss-up number 7 for everybody. Okay. Give the number of elisions found in the following line of Catullus, which I will read as prose. Odi et amo.
A4.
2 is correct. The rest of the line was quare et faciam placate requiris, and you get a good job. Okay, you have 5 seconds to inspect visual. Bonus number 1. Here you see 6 lines from different poems of Catullus. Line A is written in dactylic hexameter. What is the scansion of the first 4 feet of line A?
Rottable times testicle keys, where is the repellent? Okay, so R rottable times testicle keys. Yeah. R rottable times testicle keys.
Could you give that to me in feet?
Sure.
Answer, please.
Yeah, so,
Deferred.
yeah,
Deferred.
deferred.
I need an answer right now.
Yeah, so it's going to be spondy, dactyl.
They were all spots.
Oh.
All right. Your second bonus. Of the remaining lines, give the letter of the line written in hendecasyllabic.
D, final answer?
D is correct.
Good job, Tyler.
All right, show it off.
Oh.
Not, I mean,
Can I
it's
do it?
Oh.
words on a page, but we still do an awe over it. Very good, thank you. Okay, toss up number 8 for everybody. Listen carefully to the following passage about Certamen, which I will read twice, then responde latine to the questions that follow. In eodem Certamen, quatuor discipuli bonum audiebant. Surgite omnes, salite in loco, et facite sonum asinorum. Cum Certamenatores respondissent, et versus concedissent, moderator vultu severo retulit, minime, audivi clarissime, tres assinos, unumque equum. From the top. In eodem Certamen, quatuor discipuli bonum audiebant. Surgite omnes, salite in loco, et facite sonum asinorum. Cum Certamenatores respondissent, et versus concedissent, moderator vultu servero retulit, minime, audivi clarissime, tres assinos, unumque equum. The question, qualis
A4.
Tres, sin unum equo.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
B3.
Oh, no.
Also incorrect. Over here? Okay. The question, qualis erat vultus moderatoris cum responderent?
C1? Meaning
No. It was a severus or vultus severo, right? Moderator gave the mode that gave the wrong answer. We don't get to talk about the fact that there was apparently 3 asses and 1 horse. All right. Okay, toss up number 9 for everybody. What short-tenured emperor married Nero's widow
B2.
Answer, please.
Photo.
Yes. Statilia Messalina had previously married another wife of Nero, Poppaea Sabina, and succeeded Galba to the throne. Your first bonus. What brother of Vespasian had been made prefect of Rome by Otho and was responsible for besieging Vitellius in the capital?
Please repeat.
What brother of Vespasian had been made prefect of Rome by Otho and was responsible for besieging Vitellius in the capital?
Flavius Sabinus.
Yes. Your second bonus. What future emperor disguised himself as a priest of Isis and escaped Rome before Vespasian's troops could arrive to finally defeat Vitellius?
Please repeat.
What future emperor disguised himself as a priest of Isis and escaped Rome before Vespasian's troops could arrive to finally defeat Vitellius?
Domitian.
Domitian is correct. Toss up number 10 for everyone. Give a Latin synonym for carmen.
B4.
Poema.
Poema will work. Carmen was the word. Your first bonus, give a Latin synonym for consuesco.
Wait, no, it's different. Please repeat.
Give a Latin synonym for consuesco.
Soleo.
Soleo will work. And your second bonus, give a Latin antonym for durus. Latin antonym for durus? Answer please.
Molus.
Sure. Smallest hurts. There were a whole bunch on that, as you might guess. All right, after 10.
Team A has 35 points, Team B has 125 points, and Team C has yet to score. Make sure your phone's off.
Good. Okay. Toss-up number 11 for everybody. What author's phrase, in tenui labor,
B3.
correct, describes the toil of his poetry and of bees, which appear with Aristeas in the fourth book of his didactic work on agriculture, the Georgics. Your first bonus, the two other main characters of book 4 of the Georgics are what tragic couple? The two other main characters of book 4 of the Georgics are what tragic couple? Your second bonus, among the other events of the Georgics is what sort of occurrence at Noricum?
A plague.
A plague.
Can't do this thing on your head.
Okay. Toss up number 12. Say in Latin using curo, let's run.
B4. Curamus.
Is that your complete answer?
Ad forum.
I have to call no. Anybody else? Okay. Say in Latin using curo, let's run to the forum today.
A4.
Curamus ad forum.
Yeah. Yes, on the in odd forum. Okay. Your first bonus. Say in Latin using resisto, let's always resist the enemies.
Stamus. That resistance that. Yes, semper. Could you please repeat?
Let's always resist the enemies using resisto.
Semper resistamus mostibus.
Is that trying to me?
Semper resistamus mostibus.
Yep. And your second bonus, say in Latin using a common Latin idiom with facio, let's inform the queen immediately.
Can you repeat?
Say in Latin using a common Latin idiom with facio, let's inform the queen immediately. Answer please.
Yeah. Faciamus consider reginae statim.
No, so it's the certior.
Okay.
Yeah, so statim, reginon, certior, and faciamus. Okay. Toss up 13 for everybody. What Greek hero was claimed by multiple regions and given many possible fathers, such as Iasus,
B1.
Atalanta is correct, and Squinius? Nevertheless, most versions say she was suckled by a she-bear at birth. Your first bonus, into what animals were Atalanta and her lover Hippomenes transformed? Into what animals were Atalanta and her lover Hippomenes transformed?
Lions.
Silence. And your second bonus, according to Ovid, what goddess transformed them out of anger that they made love in her temple?
Could you repeat?
What, according to Ovid, what goddess transformed them out of anger that they made love in her temple? Answer, please.
Aphrodite.
No, Cybele. Okay, toss up 14. Accompanied by a mercenary army of 20,000 infantry, 2,000 archers, 500 slingers, 3,000 cavalry, and 20 war elephants, what king?
B2.
Yours is correct. Set sail for Italy in 280 BC and fought the Romans in a war where he won several battles but endured heavy losses. Your first bonus. Under the command of Curius Dentatus, where did the Romans effectively end the war of Epirus in 275 BC? Beneventum. Your second bonus. Following the Battle of Heraclea in 280 BC, Pyrrhus actually tried to march on Rome herself, but was stopped 40 miles away by Rome's Latin allies at what town? Following the Battle of Heraclea in 280 BC, Pyrrhus actually tried to march on Rome herself, but was stopped 40 miles away by Rome's Latin allies at what town?
Osculum.
No, Praeneste, Austria. Okay, toss of 15. For the verb potior, give the second person singular future.
B4.
Answer, please. Potieris. Word. The longest potieris ever. Fine. All right, your bonus. Now, keeping everything else the same, change potieris to the imperfect subjunctive form, which means you would be enduring.
Can you repeat the toss-up?
For the verb potior, give the second person singular future indicative form, which means you will endure.
So second person. So pater.
Answer, please.
Lewis.
Poteraris. Now give the imperative form of the same verb needed to tell one person endure.
Lewis.
Potera.
Very good. After 15.
Team A has 50, Team B has 195, and Team C has yet to score.
Ultra talk to the case!
Phone's on silent.
Okay, toss of 16. First codified in law in 180B.
B2.
Alex, William, and Alice.
That's right, that's incorrect. Alright, first codified in law in 180 BC and further refined by 80 BC, what system required a candidate for office to do 10 years of military service before progressing through a specific order of Roman magistracies with set age requirements and gaps between terms?
C1.
On the board. Awesome. Your first bonus. What did it mean to get elected to a magistracy? What do you say? Suo honors.
On their own merit.
No. So it's in the first year they're eligible.
Okay.
Literally in their own year, but that's the youngest age possible. Your second bonus. Although it was later renamed consul, what was the chief executive office originally called in the first years of the Republic?
Recaps or something. That's nonsense.
No, that's not.
Dukes.
Sure, why? Sure. Shoot a shot. Shoot a shot.
What's the answer?
Dukes.
High school.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay. Toss up number 7 for all of us. In the book of the
7 or 17?
17? Even better. In the book of the Odyssey known as the Nequia, where does Odysseus encounter Elpenor, Anticlea?
A3.
The underworld.
Yep. And Odysseus, all of whom have already died. Your first bonus, what request did Elpenor make when he saw Odysseus in the underworld?
Wants him to bury his body.
He wants him to bury his body, final answer.
Yep. Your second bonus, what shade refused to speak to Odysseus because of a disagreement they had had at Troy?
Ajax the Greater.
I won't. Ajax the Greater.
Holding a grudge. All right, toss up 18 for everyone. According to its derivation, what is in the diet of a nucivorous animal, which primarily
A2.
Nuts.
primarily eats mucase? Your first bonus, worms and other bivalves are considered limivorous animals. According to its derivation, what do limivorous animals consume?
All I can think of is
Could you spell it? Threshold.
Limirous.
you could try sand. There's something similar like that means shore. So sand, maybe? Dirt. Worms eat dirt. I don't know.
Dirt.
Answer please.
Dirt.
Dirt is correct. Second bonus. According to its derivation, what is a food source for merdivorous insects?
Mare.
I
They eat the sea.
Please spell it.
MERDIVOROUS.
Oh, I don't know. Guess something.
The sea or like a
Like fruit, flowers.
seahorse.
I might like a guess something. Go on.
The sea.
Answer, please.
The sea.
No, excrement.
Oh.
Feces, poop, dung. One of those.
Nice job.
Yes, hair. All right. Toss up 19 for everybody. What goddess, whose Sicilian Spring Festival frames the poem
B3.
Venus is correct. Herodium is invoked at the beginning of De Re Natura as Aenea Dominatrix, or mother of Aeneas's descendants. Your first bonus, Venus appears as a character in the tale of Cupid and Psyche that makes up most of books 4 through 6 of what work from the 2nd century AD?
Could you repeat? Please repeat.
Venus appears as a character in the tale of Cupid and Psyche that makes up most of books 4 through 6 of what work from the 2nd century AD?
Metamorphoses.
Second bonus, Venus also appears as a primary character in the 3rd book of what work, which Pliny said its author wrote with greater care than genius.
Please repeat.
Venus also appears as a primary character in the 3rd book of what work, which Pliny said its author wrote with greater care than genius. Answer, please.
Deferred. Lucilius's satires.
Punica. Silius Italicus. All right, going into number 20.
Team A, 85. Team B, 210. Team C, 10.
And toss up number 20. What is the meaning of the motto of New York University?
B3. Like higher. A4.
Let it flourish under your divinity.
Okay. What is the meaning of the motto of New York University? Per stare et praestare. What is the meaning of the motto of New York University? Per stare et praestare.
C2.
Resistant girl.
To persevere and to excel. All right, so our final score.
Team A, 85 points. Team B, 210 points. Team C, 10 points.